Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Blood West here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So, we're kind of given the assignment to potentially go and deal with like the final boss, but I still want to explore the final two locations, as on the previous episode we did the TNT. So we discovered what was in the tower behind the tower, and also we explored the town. And during my exploration of the town, I came across the saloon, and inside of it I came across the second safe. So I'm looking for a key, because inside of the fourth safe there was over $440, and since some of the weapons from our merchants here cost a pretty penny, like 900 or 1125, I obviously am missing like 10 cents in order to be able to afford this pistol. So yeah, I would definitely appreciate it. And the faster reload, enemies killed by this weapon give 5 extra experience, damage inflicted to ethereal enemies is increased by 50%. I know that there's like more acts that we will have to go and play through, but I don't know. Right now we're mostly dealing with like the Birdman, the zombie, the semi-woken up zombie which has the coffin on top of it. Then there's the prodigal daughter, and then there are the Wendigos every now and then, and the spiritual enemies in here do not appear as much. Of course, we have those spitting acid enemies as well, and so on and such. But yeah, mostly the spiritual enemies not so frequent right now. But what I want to do is go talk to the shaman. What I can technically try to pull off here is see if I can purchase the satchel which he has, because this backpack alone is able to contain a ridiculous amount of stuff alone. So if I want to loot the weapons from the fallen enemies, I can cram it even in here. Now sure, I might not be able to put in the shotgun from the prodigal daughter, but I still will be able to put in pistols or something. Because I'm trying to level up also the perk which increases the selling price of the items which I'm selling, or giving me better price for the items which I'm trying to buy. Then of course it makes only sense for me to try and level up the merchant perk, or the gold prospector, sorry. So if we get 3 points per level up, and I don't know what's the maximum level here, I want to go definitely get strong back. I definitely want to get the invisible man, and I definitely want to get at least one more of this. The strong back is great because it allows me to stack up more things. Invisible man will help you because, well, especially if you suck at sneaking, you might benefit from having this extra difficulty for the enemies to spot you, and then theoretically we can try to look into some damage dealing stuff. But like I said, I don't know what is the maximum level that I can reach here, so I kind of want to have at least some of these skills obtained. So let's take a look. I have sold most of the stuff. I still have like the Wendigo hearts, which are supposed to be able to regenerate HP for you, or the worst case scenario, I'll sell them. This thing, it sounds interesting. The problem is about the spirit bow is that it doesn't require actual ammunition, but instead it's bleeding your own HP in order for you to be able to shoot these projectiles. And I do not know. Okay, like arrows are no subject to gravity, then why is the effective range 21 meters? You know, that's a little weird. I don't know if this merchant is gonna make it to the second region, but if I would be able to, for example, get this small backpack, I don't know what's the cargo capacity inside of it, but let's say I would be able to maybe do an inception of sorts where I would put this inside of this, and then I would have like even more space within space within space. But I don't know. It's a fun idea, but what I primarily came here for is definitely arrows. That's something which I would definitely like to pick up. It gives me the opportunity, so even if I like screw up big time, which I usually do, because my accuracy is still kind of a joke, I have at least something to fall back onto. I think I will actually go ahead and purchase it. And now I'm literally dying to see if I can actually do this. Can I put the... Ah, crap, it won't let me do that. But still, I mean, this is a lot of useful space. I mean, I can put... what can I put in here? I can put in, like, the bandages, the dynamite sticks. Over here, I can put, like, the sharpening stone or healing potion. This alone will be able to hold a bunch of stuff. So I can cram in here these things, which are not so frequently in use by me. And voila, I've just made myself a lot of space. And because these both occupy 3 times 3, it's actually quite nice. So I still have a lot of storage to utilize or work with. So not a bad purchase overall. So the plan is for me to go to the farm and visit the burial site. I'm gonna see how long will it take me to potentially clear this out, see if I'll get myself killed, and then of course we're gonna eventually have to move on to the final baddie of the first chapter. Now there's supposed to be mine down here as well. I'm not really sure what's inside of it, but I kind of want to explore it a little bit. I now know at least that if I'm trying to mess around with, let's say, the undead down in the mines and I miss and they get aggroed and start attacking me, it's no longer a viable option for me to keep trying to utilize the bow. So I just switch to the shotgun. It's just much safer option. There goes one. Another one. That one got actually aggroed. I still don't know how to undo the drawn bow or the drawn arrow. Somehow this knucklehead just did not see me. And thanks to the fact that I have this Ace of Spade, it's allowing me to find
with some more bullets.
More loot. So like for example, the zombies tend to drop 2 teeth instead of just a single one. And because I have at least the first perk or the first level of the merchant perk,
that will come in handy.
I now no longer get just like $5 for it. I get like $6.50 or something like that, I think. But it would be definitely more beneficial for me to take out everyone with the bow and arrow. The sneak damage still deals a whole lot more than if you get spotted, so that's just a hassle. The game still heavily relies on you utilizing stealth in order to get that sneak critical boost. And that tends to help you out quite dramatically. I know that there should be one more knucklehead somewhere.
Whatever gets the job done.
So right now, only thing I'm finding here
never enough.
Is just tiny bit of gold. Now, apparently you're supposed to get like all sorts of golden trinkets in chapter 1, chapter 2, and so on. And for that, there are achievements too. I'm not much of an achievement hunter myself, except of few games I actually do have an idea about video for that, but I kind of want to focus first on few things which I have lined up. I also noticed that in like the middle of March, around the 19th of March, the 1.6 version of Stardew Valley is supposed to drop. So I was thinking maybe I will do 100 days on the new farm, but since some of the new content is in late game, I don't know. I would love to try and do it, especially because a brand new farm is meant to be introduced. In the 1.5 version, we had the beach farm. It wasn't really the best farm for growing crops. It was more suitable for you to do husbandry. And by having a bunch of animals, you can, of course, put out a large quantity of artisanal products, wool into fabric, milk into cheese, pigs with the truffles, and so on and such. I haven't really played Stardew Valley in ages, so it'll be a nice thing to do. I mean, I do realize that based on my analytics, which YouTube keeps sending me every week or so, most of you enjoy 100 Days in V-Rising. The problem is with the Gloomrod update, I'm afraid of how the 100 to 200 days in Gloomrod would look, because majority of the update was focused around you being able to really expand and build up that castle of yours. And sure, some of the enemies have been added, patched out, and so on and such, but I would just hate to make the video and primarily spend most of the time having to grind for resources so that I can construct walls, floors, and fabricate things through the workbenches and not fight, because the fun is, especially if you make the 100 days in a video game, when you're able to find the right balance. But if your preparation cycle for a boss fight takes up way too much of a time, there's not enough Twilight jokes I can come up with that would probably keep the video entertaining enough. So that's why I have been hesitant about making another 100 days in V-Rising, and I have been looking at other games which are farming simulators, where the 100 days in a video game would work absolutely. But the problem is, if a day takes 20 minutes for me to play through and I need to record this 100 times, that's a lot of hours just to get the footage. And from my experience, because I've tried to make 100 days in a raft video game, struggled with it, never really got into the game. It just wasn't really that engaging for me specifically. And I've tried to do it in a smaller section, so do like 20 days, then edit it, 20 days, then edit it, because I just found it less grinding and time consuming for me to actually like take a day off from work or have some vacation, so that I can sit on my ass and edit video all day long, because those projects usually take a lot of time. Like if I tell you that the 112 days of Coral Island, which I did, it took me like 3 to 4 days to cut it all to pieces. And one of the parts, which is first 50 days, I was able to do in one day, because we had like a bank holiday where I live, and that allowed me to actually like tell my parents ahead, like, hey, listen, I need some time off because things have been crazy at work. I need to like relax and everything. And so I spent the whole day sitting on my ass cutting and editing the video. I had blast doing it, don't get me wrong. It's just that I need to get that time, and if I don't have it, it's kind of difficult for me to then make a call, because if I see that the travelers or what was the early access review I did recently, did far better than the 112 days in Coral Island. Logically, I don't have that much motivation to keep doing 100 days in a video game when something that I do in one sitting and just have to like go through the script 2 times to rewrite it, edit it, and just piece it all together. It's more productive for the channel. It's kind of difficult for me to find the right balance or the exact thing which you, the viewers, would enjoy, especially when I ask, hey, what video game would you like to see me do the 100 days for? And I get mostly feedback from like Project Wunderwaffe or some other games which I covered. And in the meantime, I've already moved on to 100 different things. So I'm super happy that I did those playthroughs, because I have like a catalog of footage on the channel which people can like look up and see what I'm up to, see how I think, see how I narrate things, see the train of thought that is in my empty head, things of such nature. But probably should not have placed the pistol into the first row or the first position for the weapon, but
we'll need those.
I kind of did not want it to risk being overrun or something stupid, because these guys can be like relatively accurate at the distance which they operate at. I definitely saw movement inside of this hut. We can hear that someone is able to pick up on our footsteps. I think it's the prodigal daughter, or what's the pronunciation?
I'm mine alone.
I have to be careful about those ladies, because yeah, they can really screw you over, because they packed the shotgun. I still hear one more. So it's strange that she more heard me than saw me. I don't know if that was like a wrong indicator which popped in. I definitely know that she is inside. Problem is gonna be if she's gonna walk outside. I know that there's the birdman still around the actual fence, patrolling. I don't have visual on her. But the key is for her to not get a visual on me too. Still have slight issue with the distance of the footsteps, even though I'm playing this with headphones on. And this is actually why certain games even took me a little longer to like fully record, because I was playing like Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, and so on and such only at nighttime with headphones on in order to really get the atmosphere in.
Rest in oblivion.
I'll probably switch here because of the close quarters and everything.
Oh, good ammo.
Even the shotgun which I have, the sawed-off one, seems like a valid option. I can theoretically I don't know. Someone has to let me know if you use also the... or abuse the mechanic where you don't sleep. And instead you just save the progress and don't have the enemies respawn. It has benefits and some negative effects. So the benefit is that, of course, the location is no longer overrun with the enemies. But the negative is you lose on the bodies of the enemies which you can loot. So if I were to go through the town every time and kill all the ghouls, that's just a bunch of teeth I can get. And if you eventually learn the patterns or learn to utilize properly the bait and switch mechanic with, let's say, throwing a rock somewhere, let the ghoul run to that location, giving you the opportunity to sneak up to it and then just bash its head in with the heavy attack of the axe, that's a valid strategy. I kind of wonder what the hell is it that is able to hear me, though. Okay, so I'm counting 3 zombies. One of these zombies with the coffin. There's a zombie over there and the coffin dude over there. Honestly, I think for this job, I just could not trust the... bow and arrow to do the damn thing for me. Actually, interesting that that infected or that zombie... Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Dead Island 2 lately as well for the channel. That ghoul just did not really get aggroed. He's just like approaching that corpse like, hey dude, you sure you should be laying down? Like, I know it's just Tuesday or something, but... I definitely also saw a birdman up there. Okay, there's even a ghoul inside of that barn. And I am aware that the coffin infected is supposed to have like a small little hole for its face. And if you're able to like shoot the head through that tiny location, you even get a freaking achievement. But I don't really have the right position for that, I think.
I will rid this land of you.
I have better opportunity or better chance to take out it. This one, I really don't feel like wasting a whole stick of dynamite. I did pick up the perk to reduce the like waving of your aim down sights. I think I saw one of the daughters inside over there too. Interesting. And there's a bunch of bodies now which I can loot for their goodies. Yet I kind of wonder if there's also something inside of the goddamn well. Because I figured out while exploring the town that when there was like a tied up rope, I was actually able to ascend to like a higher floor by walking up to it and climbing up that ladder. So if there's a ladder heading down into here, maybe... I don't know how I feel about this. It's like a really, really big drop. And if I F this up and I fall and die, that's just gonna be awkward as funk. So, I don't know how the hell I feel about this. Where the hell is the coffin zombie? Okay, so probably... Still freaking hate this thing. It's like added armor to it. It's just a headache to deal with, honestly. You can use the axe and it's just gonna be easier. But still, with the first hit, you are only taking out the coffin. And when you take out the coffin, it will become aggroed, turned around, and if you don't have like shotgun equipped, you're not gonna have a good time. So I'm literally trying to think of a way to deal with this damn thing. Yeah, that was just unnecessary. I'm quite sure I could have come up with a better solution. Question is, if taking out that dude will aggro whatever's inside of the barn. This is the thing which I still don't understand. The aggro of the other units around the vicinity. Like, what does it specifically take for them to actually commit to the attack on you? Like, at what point are the units aggravated enough so that they would actually assault your character? I've seen it if they are like on the same floor or same level or next to one another and stuff like that. It's more likely it will happen. So if I were to, for example, shoot one of those knuckleheads inside, and there's even that daughter walking around, chances are whatever's left will actually run out. But if I take out the unit which is on the rooftop, and the rest does not respond in the same way, like I, for example, just shot something which is beyond the two units which we know for sure that are over there. I just discovered this knucklehead. Yeah, like the cutout. He would have to look more towards me. But he just turned around. So far... This was the best solution. It's just that the execution is absolutely abysmal. I can theoretically try to consume the Wendigo heart. Oh, hold on. That's like a trinket? Oh. Okay. I would rather hold on to this then and put this back into the... Yeah, I need to find like a cleaner way to deal with these knuckleheads. That's absolutely for sure. I was really hoping that that one shotgun blast would actually do the trick. Maybe I would need like a more powerful variant of the shotgun. This is the sawed-off kind. It's still able to like destroy and decimate the enemy, but maybe not in this case. Like here, I'm actually risking.
And stay down!
That the daughter will get aggroed.
You won't be missed.
Or not.
Whatever gets the job done.
Understanding how the AI is set up in stealth games is the key to your successful run. I might not be the best player. I mean, that's obvious just from the few interactions we were able to witness in the past few seconds. But what I can tell you is that your chances in franchises like the Mandos or the Thief series and so on and such are gonna be greatly enhanced if you learn how the AI works and what to do in order to not like break it necessarily, but understand it and work against the settings so that you maximize your playthrough. Because exploration heavily rewarded. I mean, so far in here, we did not really come across something groundbreaking. That's true. But, I mean, still. I was able to pick up the ammo, the shotgun ammo. Sure. Oh my god, I could have sworn I thought something is inside here, but it's just like ammunition and bottle of booze. No, that's not even... Okay, so it's dynamite stick?
I have a feeling this will come in handy.
I mean, honestly, the Wendigo gets a one-shot kill from a dynamite stick if you don't aggro it before and you throw the dynamite stick. You are able to actually kill it. When I went behind the tower, down the canyon into another mine, I found like 2 to 3 Wendigos, and with like exception of one, I was actually able to get kills on 2 of them with a dynamite stick. So that was awesome. Sure, dynamite might be a little bit more tricky for me to stumble upon. But now the big question is, if this is like a spirit heavy populated region and I really do not possess the tools or ammunition to deal with them, because even for these stupid skulls, I would have to actually utilize silver bullets. Whoa. Yeah, there's the Wendigo. That raises the question if it's even worth for me to head in there. And still, due to the weird angle or like the one shoulder being higher or lower when the birdman walks around, it's tricky for you to get a clean headshot
Hellish spawn
from behind. So you have to wait for like a stationary situation. But these buggers,
it's never enough.
They're not gonna tell you, hey, I'm turning around now, go shoot me or something. Wait, these things are supposed to be able to be stacked up higher together. Like, I was able to have 3 on top of one another. Or is it only in the backpack? I'm not sure right now. Okay, so the burial site, I can theoretically try to go over to the X. But seriously, if I do not get...
Bullets, arrows, need 'em all.
If I do not get an actual weapon, which would help me deal with these things, and based on the footage I saw, yes, there's that spirit bow. I'm not sure if the spirit bow can take out the spirit skulls, and considering the fact that it is consuming your HP, if you miss and you aggro the other enemies around, Losing, for example, let's say you would shoot already like bunch of enemies, and then you aggro like 2 zombies and they start charging at you. Just few swipes and you can be in some serious trouble, right? So then it's much more difficult to walk alive from that engagement. So I'm not really sure if the return there is worth the investment, because in a game where literally you are trying to use and abuse the stealth in order to not be seen, and therefore the unaware prey is easier to kill because they're not alerted, they're not stressed out, they're not like ready to charge at whatever they see, it changes. So this is why it's even more better for hunters to stealthily kill a deer or something rather than actually scaring it off and then having to chase after it, because having to chase after it will mean that you are already chasing after an alerted prey, and that animal is gonna be much trickier to hunt down because it will run further, be more aware, be more afraid, be more like responsive to any sounds or whatnot. So, but free arrows, I'll take. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to go like down over there. The problem is all I see are skulls, and the Wendigo, despite the fact that I would be able to take out that bastard utilizing the actual dynamite stick here, and I see a second one over there. The problem is if I aggro one of these knuckleheads, they actually spawn more of those skulls. And like I said, if I don't have the tools to deal with the spiritual enemies, I don't really want to aggro all of them. So I'll most likely pass on the burial site for now. But at least I know that I can have high ground, throw the dynamite stick from certain locations at the Wendigos, kill them that way, and if necessary, I mean, I have 1 grand, so I am able to pick up the bow, and I can try to take out the skulls using that, because like I said, I've seen the footage. There are, like, for example, like a spirit tomahawk or something like this. That looks kind of awesome. Like, you're able to summon this greenish tomahawk, and then you're able to start throwing it. But again, I don't know if that means that you're gonna have to start sacrificing your HP in order to utilize such a weapon. In which case, I don't think it's a thing I would utilize on the first playthrough. Maybe on the second playthrough, when I'm more aware, a little bit less skittish, I know a bit more about how the enemies work, and then it's much more suitable to my playstyle. Now, the question is, how much really does your playstyle change when you pick up certain perks? I mean, right now, I honestly feel like when I'm kneeling down and crouching, that I'm moving faster. I mean, even this says that you are sneaking faster. So, by 15%, or now I'm walking faster by like 10%. But I can do this still. And this I can only do because most of the area is cleared out. Otherwise, I would probably have something chasing after me already. But yeah, that's that benefit to negative thing, or like the two sides of the coin where you are considering if every time sleeping to save your progress is necessary, when you can just save your progress and don't actually have to go to sleep. So there are some differences to this. But okay, let's say
Maybe going and
Let's say I want to just sell the stuff that I came across. I have a bunch of these beverages, which I'm not utilizing right now. I unfortunately... Do I have enough? 1170. Damage inflicted to ethereal enemies increased by 50%. Enemies killed by this weapon fire extra faster reload. It's still a... Its damage is 30. This one is 17. I think I'll actually go for it. This is the better shotgun, but this cannot be stacked up in here. It needs the primary weapon slot. And the Drunken Master... I don't know. I think I would do that on some other playthrough, but I'll go and pick up this, which like almost bankrupts me. But I can sell the rusty revolver. I actually have this revolver, so the damage is 22. This one is better. I can unload the ammo, and I can go and put that along with a bunch of other gold into the storage. Question is how much gold there is in the first chapter. This is gold ammo. I can put in this. So I already have the better shotgun. Options, huh? Can put this over here or over here. Have ammunition in this satchel. I can still sell the cutlery. Molotov takes up a whole lot more space compared to the dynamite stick. But then again, coming across the dynamite stick is much more rare. I honestly don't know what's like the boss of the end of the first chapter. So that can be literally anything. And I wonder if I should put more of the specialized ammo into my storage too. Like the gold ammo or the flammable shotgun rounds or the... This is just a basic shotgun round, huh? And put this over here. If I can stack this up to like 20 rounds, that would be nice. 16 is weird, especially because... Well, your gun has a 6-round cylinder, so not really. It's actually it would need to be 18 in order for it to make sense. Like you would need to have a 4-bullet magazine or rounds chamber in order for this to add up accurately. So that's just annoying slightly. Lots of these things. I have 2 healing potions.
there is something.
I did not come across, unfortunately, a second gold key, which is really annoying. Really, really annoying. And it's annoying just because it would make it slightly easier for me to not lose a train of thought completely. Yeah, if I would find the second gold key, I can then of course open up the safe at the saloon and see what is inside of that. That was the thought which I wanted to finish. Now it's finished. I don't know how I feel about the Wendigo heart now, honestly. I don't really use the whetstone that much. Maybe I should have tried to use it. If I would sell these two, I get 166. Something like that. 80 and 80, 160. 176 is what I would get for selling these two. Let's get rid of them then. And I don't know. Increase maximum stamina. Improves accuracy by 50% for 240 seconds. Increase effective range of ranged weapons by 34. Yeah, I think I can take the sure shot potion. I have no clue what's this final boss in here. And I have currently that's 12. And that's 16. I have 16 gold nuggets. I don't know, I can try to Google this. First chapter? Like, I don't know, trying to look. For anything, but the wiki is kind of sparse. Really does not, the wiki does not really have the info for this, which is really unfortunate. It just says that like the selling price of one of these pieces should be like 70 or something, which I don't even have. So, question is, do I need to go down here in order to get somehow under here and go through the canyon to reach that location? I think I might have to actually do that. Slightly annoying. But now I'm hoping that at least with this pistol, if I'm dealing a little bit more damage, especially to those spared enemies, I will be able to do something. I mean, worst case scenario, if I would be able to spot one lonely skull skulking around, get it? Because it's a skull. If I would be able to see if I can take it out with the pistol, then I at least know that, yeah, you can theoretically take it out. Because the skulls, due to the nature of how they work, how they fly around, how they move, it's super tricky to aim down your sights at them and get a good shot. They don't really stop. They always move, and move. So that makes it more and more tricky. Oh, hold on, there's some purse. $5. That's not really that great. Oh crap, there's like a hanging body. Okay. The question is if the skulls get aggroed if I try to sneak beneath them. I know for a fact they don't get aggroed if I go above them. But they still, like, can hear you. The biggest problem which I had with them was inside of the church, of course. Just primarily because a small space, very small space, in which you can easily stumble upon them, aggro them. Okay, I have no clue where the hell I am. I see some ammo. And I'm not gonna say no to free ammo. Holy Holy fudge! Just don't fall. The most awkward thing is when I die due to something stupid like that. Like, even my first death in Dead Island 2.
Wretch!
Was because I fell off a ledge. And of course, both of these knuckleheads had to fall down. I have no clue where the hell I am. But exploration is rewarded, but also here it can be a really problematic outcome. Because of all the
And don't come back.
ledges. Oh, for funk's sake, you had to move in the...
Ashes to ashes.
Son of a biscuit, like, seriously, you can't make that shit up. Don't you dare duck now. Oh, for funk's sake. Really? God damn. Oh no, don't fall down. Okay, that's now 3 arrows I'll never get back. They're gonna pretend like that just did not happen. It's not like the name of the channel gives it away or something.
Yeah, we'll need those.
Well, at least I'll be able to recover
Alas,
these.
it's never enough.
I definitely see the added advantage of investing into the first perk point so that you have higher chance of retrieving the arrows back. That's absolutely, if you are utilizing
I may need it at some
the
point.
bow and
Never know.
arrows, that's absolutely a necessary skill. That is, of course, if you don't save up for the spirit bow and you just completely bypass the
Led you astray.
need for ammunition. Not like me. I don't know, I like to punish myself and show off how much worse my aim is whenever I have a little extra ammunition. What are the chances this knucklehead is gonna stop and spot me? Or stop and let me shoot him from a bit more of a convenient angle?
Disgusting filth.
So far, my only advantage is that these knuckleheads are spread apart so far and wide. And I would assume that these things would actually be something you would try to avoid. Because if it's a proper stealth game, I would think that, like, it's like in Thief. Whenever you walked around and there was, like, broken pieces of glass on the floor, that shit can actually give away your position if you step into the broken glass on the floor. Here, I would assume, because there's like a clutter, you can like step and kick the metallic cup, and that would make the noise
big
and
jobs.
attract the enemies. Apparently not the case, really. I have no clue what the hell am I exploring in here, or where the hell is this gonna lead me to. Where the hell is this leading me to? Oh my god, is this like the entry to the mines? No. Yep. Okay. Fun shit. Fun shit. Now the question is if we can actually return through once I came. I should really not be running here. but I'm highly qualified knucklehead. I've been doing this, wow, in June or July, it's gonna be 5 years. So if for every year I get 100 subscribers, which would explain the approximate subscriber count I have, okay, in another 5 years, maybe I'll at least make a few cents out of the work I've done. God damn it. Oh, no. But I seriously want to focus on the more added value content for the channel. It's just, if I don't find the time, it's really difficult, and I unfortunately am a terrible person when it comes to being able to express myself, and I need to write things down in order for those videos to make sense. Otherwise, it would be just a total nightmare. Like, this is different because I just narrate and talk about things which I interact with, how I view things. So it's like natural progression through the game. It's heavily different from when I have to write, for example, the comparison video, which I'm absolutely struggling with because Dead Space has a tricky lore to try and explain well without messing it up, confusing it,
recovered.
Or not explaining it properly. And the way the game also does the info dumping
Never
on
have too
you,
much of those.
I'm not a huge fan. So trying to find also a smart segue from the story of Dead Space to Callisto Protocol to how I have issue with that and how it affects, let's say, the combat, which can be the next point. Yeah, I'm just slightly struggling with that. So that's why these things are taking a little bit longer. But it's a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I need time. Sometimes I have to rewrite the script a few times in order for me to say, yeah, you know what, now I'm happy with the work I've done. But yeah, it's a question of time, and because I'm not motivated by money, or I'm not really paying my bills by doing this, so if I don't deliver the next big thing, and I'm not gonna make an idiot out of myself for money or laughs or something. I mean, I know that my terrible gaming skill should be sufficient entertainment, but I'm not gonna make an idiot of myself. I mean, I'm older. I have some respect for myself, and I kind of don't want to embarrass myself and my family because of a hobby or something.
Put to death. Out of my sight.
Ah, shindig. I did not expect both of them to be there.
Out of my sight. Die.
Okay, that worked out. I have honestly, though, no clue if I'm going the right way or what the hell am I doing here. That meme of that old dude watering the front lawn is the perfect analogy of what's going on, like, right now. That's the perfect description. Most of the time, I have no freaking idea what the hell am I talking about. Okay, the problem is the way they are packed in there.
Alas.
I'm afraid I might be
enough.
forced to switch to the rifle. Question is if the daughter heard this. how long after a comrade falls to death will the other enemy become aggroed? I need her to turn around. And, beautiful. Beautiful. Holy crap, where's her body? Okay, so what skill? We have 3 points only, which means I need to... like the full 3 points need to go to one skill. Because we are potentially going up against the boss, I think I want to go with the Invisible Man. The medical training is also something which I would love to do, because then I would get, instead of 10 points of healing, 15 points of healing. Chance to miss their ranged attack. When aiming down iron sights, time slows down 35% for 2 seconds. Only once per 5 seconds. Okay. I think I'll go for the Invisible Man. Next, I'll go for the Strong Back. But I really don't know if I'm headed in the right direction. Holy crap, there's actually quite a lot of these knuckleheads. Theoretically, if I can throw a rock and lure them all to a dynamite stick, there's an achievement for killing 5 of them.
Back into the void.
Unfortunately, I think I got only 4. You had to ruin it for me. At least that one thing for which I could have gotten achievement for. And even that you just could not give to me. Holy shit, look at that axe. Living
Now
wines.
the real fun begins.
Yeah, it'd be fun if there would be like a weapon with like some sort of vampirism.
It's never enough.
So that if you get like a stealthy kill, you actually would be rewarded. Sneaking is more efficient. Damage 15, 35. 10 to 20. Okay. Sneaking is more efficient by 25% combined with the sneaking perk. Still a little upset that I did not get all 5 of them. But I'm sure there might be more opportunities. So it's like the only thing that I can get down here at the end of all of this, the axe. Not that I'm ungrateful or something. At least I find out what's where. And then theoretically on like second playthrough, if I would try to punish myself for some reason, I don't know. I would just know which locations, yay or nay, like the farm. Not sure why the hell would I try to go there. Okay, I definitely see movement. Problem is, I see again the knucklehead in the coffin. But I still have some skill? Oh, I still have skill point. Interesting. Unfortunately, the medical training requires more. Running speed when stamina is depleted. Light and heavy attacks require 15% less stamina. Wow, this one costs only 1 point. Okay, let's go for it. I could have theoretically saved up that point. Use it on the strong back when I level up next time. But if I'll get 3 skill points to utilize, and I believe I require 3 skill points for leveling up this. Yeah, 3 points. We should be a-okay. The problem here is I am a little bit nervous about going a little aggressive with the firearms. The primary reason, those things. And also, not sure where exactly is the evil and what the hell is the evil. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Really? Okay. Let's try to cram some of this crap in here, I guess. Okay. Specialized ammo, no. Shotgun shells, mostly, yeah. Simple ammo, yeah. This is all full. Kind of glad I picked up this thing. Right now, I'm super glad for it. Because now I can put away the stupid fangs. Or this fork. And these arrows. No, that's not gonna fit. That's what she said. Now there's no problem. I definitely am quite sure if I would try to shoot the spitter, the coffin fella would get aggroed. And I don't really have that much of a defensible position here. I could try to equip the shotgun to have means to deter the attack of that thing. But if I would do this... Okay, now what the hell is over here? Another birdman, huh? I don't like the way this is tightly packed. That's the issue I have. Because if I cannot control the engagement, then I will most likely suffer the consequences. Problem is the enemy variety pack I'm receiving here. There's also not some sort of like a bear trap which you can lay down, which would clamp onto the foot of the enemy to slow them down, so you have the time to reload the weapon or whatever. If I were to throw a Molotov on them, I don't know how that would work. This is a tricky situation here. A dynamite stick, I'm not sure if it would kill the coffin fella. Crap, if he would look just for one more second in my general direction like that, I could have tried to take the shot and see if I can get the achievement to have the headshot on that knucklehead through that peephole or whatever it is. You know, depending on if you go ass first or head first into the coffin. But they have the Birdman and another spitter up there. And I believe that there is more than just one Birdman located to my right there. So the moment I do this, I was expecting to get rushed from the right. The fact that that Birdman did not attack right now, I'm amazed. Come on, look at me, you freaking knucklehead. I really don't understand this distance, or maybe it's because of the perk that I have the sneak of the 3rd tier. So even while using the loud weapon, they really don't get aggroed as easily. Not sure. And I'm starting to think that those iron lungs or whatever it's called would actually help out, but like movement of where I'm aiming is not as bad as it used to be. But I'm not a huge fan of having that thing over there. And I'm not even mentioning those 3 knuckleheads. So the only way I think of doing this in a clean way would be to sneak up on this guy with the axe, do the power attack, immediately switching to shotgun to obliterate it. Second option is to utilize the goddamn dynamite stick. But to use a dynamite stick on a single enemy, I think is wasteful as hell. And there's 2 of them. Some saddle.
Mark.
Okay, how are you not aggroed? I'm so confused. My god, seriously, you have to eat the horses? I know IKEA once made Swedish meatballs out of horses, but you guys are taking it to the extreme.
Can't shoot with rocks.
And it's weird that they only like go for the intestine of the horse. They go after your neck too. Wait, aren't there supposed to be 2 of you? Yeah, I can't. Ah, crap, you had to fall down there, huh? I gotta recover the ammo. Where the hell is this going? Is this the right way? Then what the hell was up there? Like, what the hell did I leave behind? I really don't know if I can shoot down that thing. But I feel like this is the way to... I'll try to wait for this skull to float towards me again in order to take the shot. Because this pistol is supposed to deal more damage to the spiritual units. I don't know if I'll have to swap out the ammunition. I don't want to... Like, I want to stick to the basic ammo for now. See if the weapon can actually pull off the job that it's supposed to do for the freaking asking price. I mean, seriously, this thing costs an arm and a leg. So $1,150 is ridiculous price to pay for a gun. Especially if save holds like $444. Still the scene from 1,000 or A Million Ways to Die in the West with Seth MacFarlane, where they show up, the dollar bill keeps coming up to my mind. That was one of the funniest things ever. But that just shows the inflation and how different the prices were back then, as you were paying with cents and such. God damn it, I missed the moment. Why do you float in such a dumb way? I don't know if that's the ghoul that sees me or... if it's the birdman up there. I really have to take the damn shot one of these days. I'm just afraid of what's gonna happen if I fudge it up, and well, based on how the playthrough is going so far, I will fudge it up.
Right on the mark.
Okay. So after it was aggroed and it lunged at me, here's the thought. Is it better for me to try and shoot the birdman and then the knucklehead in the coffin? Because I can execute the headshot on it. But I don't really have the clean shot for that headshot.
Get into my gun already.
BS I'm trying to pull off in here. And the longer I wait, the bigger the chance I will F this up.
Splat.
See, so the birdman is out. Skulls don't give a flying duck. This guy is just chilling. And I found out that shooting its legs also can work. What the frick was that thing in the back? Is that the Wendigo? Okay, so that's gonna need like a dynamite stick. So I don't know how much I can aggro this knucklehead over here. Yeah, shit. Here's where the problem is located, that at my 6 is where some enemies are located as well. Holy shit, I did it. I actually managed to get that headshot. And the tiniest hole. I managed to find it? You guys are disgusting. Now to just get the Wendigo to where I can throw a dynamite stick. I don't really know if this thing responds to... Yep.
Into nothingness.
Loving it. It's kind of funny how the dynamite stick is the perfect way to kill that thing.
Spawn.
But I don't think the Wendigo is the big bad boss, right? So now I'm starting to think maybe I can even take out the damn skulls without actually having to have the pistol equipped, although it does deal more damage to the spiritual units.
Gone with the wind.
Like, what the hell do I know, right?
See, it doesn't hurt now.
There's supposed to be one more spitter, I believe, up on that hill. What the frick is that thing? Holy crap, this thing has like a skull inside of a chest. Okay. Please don't tell me I have to put something in there. Seriously, like, you couldn't have thought of anything else, a place from which the evil is like emanating, and it's a hole in the wall. I'm guessing every guy is thinking about putting either one of two limbs into that specific opening. But then again, what do I know?
You better stay dead, pal.
Okay. Shotgun shells. Ah, man. Am I gonna regret this? Now it's gonna tell me that I need to go and find something to stick in it, right? Okay. Now I'm hella nervous. Because if I fudge this up, chances are I'm gonna fudge this up, I have to track back quite the distance. I don't know what to equip, but it seems almost as if it's foreshadowing.
Starting to run low.
Me having to like equip different ammunition. Because why else would it be giving me this much ammo? Like, what the hell are you gonna throw at me?
We'll need those.
Definitely know that there's one more ammo stash here.
Alas, it's never enough.
I have honestly no idea what the hell is that golden piece which I placed in there. I don't recall ever coming across that thing. Okay, a little weird. Almost reminds me of that one location where Resident Evil 7 fight against that big thing with the axe in the caves took place. Slight vibe like that. It was really narrow, really dark. You know, the lichens were everywhere.
Oh, I was just looking for those.
I really love the voice of our protagonist. I really don't know if I should be swapping or switching to silver rounds.
Bullets, arrows, need 'em all.
What the frick am I going up against? I don't know if I'll be able to cheese an engagement like getting in the tunnel here or something dumb like that. The hell? thought I heard footsteps or something moving. There's ammo literally everywhere. But I feel like I'm gonna walk over to some direction, and all of a sudden, out of that location, the big baddie is gonna crawl out of or something. I have no clue what the hell am I gonna find here. And if these engagements are gonna go like in my first playthrough in V-Rising, where I keep getting my ass handed to me. Hell, I mean here I've died first 5 minutes of the game. What the frick is that thing? Is that like a tree? The fuck is that? What the hell are those things? Yeah, I don't like this. I don't know what the hell to shoot at. Do I need to take out those things? What happens if I try to shoot at that thing? Yeah, like, it's clear that once I fall down, the engagement starts and shit's gonna turn 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. A tree. Sure, it could have been a bear or something, but... Okay. Yeah, I needed a little technical break. Fuck it, let's go. Okay. Do I have to shoot these little shits too? Reload. Okay, if I stand on this... You are annoying. The skulls are annoying interaction because of the way that they attack. The way they hit you. Question is if I keep moving. That was unfortunate. And keep, for example...
Won't be missed.
Oh shit. That's not good. That was not good. Oh shit, what the hell? That thing just clipped through the damn... But I think I killed the Wendigo. Shit, there's another one. I don't like this. If these dipshits can clip through that location and they don't have the necessity to travel around, and that's bullshit. That is some serious freaking BS. That is not cool. So that requires some optimization. Because if the Wendigo would be forced to travel around, I have at least some window of opportunity to protect myself. Okay, I've picked up a crap ton of these coins and gold pieces. So all of that crap needs to be put away or sold. I'll have to make my way back to that location. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, I'm telling you that right now. Look at how much gold I have, and I still don't think it's enough for me to be granted that enchantment or whatever. Plus, I have to be careful with the Molotov as I have very little understanding as to what it does and how it functions.
Remember, stay.
Definitely don't want to sell that. That would be stupid. So let's try to not do something so stupid. A full stack of bandages. One of these suckers. Thank you very much. But the thing is, I don't think I should be storing the healing potions in here now. I'll be forced to relocate that. Into the inventory here. If I put like the ammo in here, that's okay. I'm not gonna cry about that. It's learning how the engagement works, or what the hell am I supposed to shoot at or focus upon, is gonna be the key to the success. And that can be a huge hit or miss. Depending on what the hell am I trying to aim at. I can try to use the potion. Nothing, that's 3. No, it's just 4. This is gonna take some getting used to, like figuring out what the hell works and what the hell does not work. Problem is, like, the time I always have to utilize in order to get to that specific location. Theoretically, I can try to run a different build. And I can put this guy in there. So because I have so many freaking shotgun shells, which should deal enough damage to the damn skulls. Although this is a big question mark for me. The problem is having to constantly run down, and I think when I die, the unfortunate thing of some of the enemies respawning happens. But I'm not, like, definitely sure.
Back to hell.
But yeah, it does seem to happen. I just cannot start spraying and praying all of a sudden. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to make it all the way back there. God damn it! Okay, so what did we learn from the first engagement besides that it's a little weird? The first sequence of attacks does not really affect me that much as long as I stay on those rocks. And, like, do not go down into the blood pool to be pierced by the spikes. Then I should be a-okay. I'm not really sure how the explosives and stuff like that would work. Okay, so Skull is back. Question is, what else is back? Wait, are you trying to tell me that the actual Skull can hear? Okay, it's one of those big bastards, huh? If I would be able to throw the stick of dynamite... You gotta be shitting me. That did not kill it.
Into nothingness.
Problem is the skulls which like initially spawn in are summoned by the tree, not the Wendigo itself. So even if I kill the Wendigo, it's still kind of screwed. And the Molotov is not gonna have a decent effect on the Spirit Skulls. I just don't think that's how I'm gonna be able to roll. And I'll have to be careful about how I use the shotgun rounds. So this whole section was like empty, so I'll try to rush through this. Question is if the enemies which were here before are gonna be here again, or no, not really. I really don't know if this is gonna honestly work. It's an attempt, it's based on what I'm able to observe. But even the things which I'm able to observe might be really, really incorrect. I'm trying to put all the stuff that I really, really do not need away. So that I have only really the necessary stuff in here. So I can easily like pull it and from here to here and equip it, worst case scenario. Problem here is what deals more damage. 30, 20. Okay, the pistol. I think I'll stick with the pistol. So I'm literally stuck here, guys. I cannot move. I'm stuck. This is not funny. I literally cannot move. I'm unable to move. Guys, come on. You cannot really pull crap like that on me. How's that fair? seriously, I'm not able to move.
Right on the mark.
I cannot move. I'm dead ass stuck in here. So whatever they're gonna throw. What the frick? I broke the game? I think I broke the game. Okay, this is really bad. I'm even getting like a headshot notification.
Out of my sight.
If the Wendigo will appear, I'm absolutely boned. There's no chance I'm surviving this.
Back to hell.
If I'll win this, because I'm stuck here, this is gonna be weird as hell. I could not move. Okay.
Went to hell and came back.
It's just stupid. So, not my fault this time. Kind of bullshit. Really pissed off because the whole trip was basically wasted as I got stuck and I couldn't do jack shit. Someone has to let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced something like that. But that's a big no-no. Problem is, now I have to go and do this whole shebang once again.
Keep your eyes out.
Ah, God damn it. That's just a wasted trip. That's a lot of freaking gold. Are you seriously still trying to tell me none of this shit would actually do it? Like I cannot get the blessing for all this gold? I mean, this is a lot of gold. Can I get the blessing now?
We hear buzzing. A blessing. Yeah, you got the gold. Bury it beneath this totem, and we shall. We can do many things, but you can only select one. What will it be?
Make me silent like a fox. Bless me with the brute strength of the bear. Give me the magpie ability to spot shiny things. Okay. I already have the fully leveled up stuff. Wait, is it the gold coin which I'm using in here and not the actual gold pieces, and those are supposed to be sold? Like right now I'm not really sure if I had the wrong stuff this whole damn time. You have this blessing until you die. But
even we cannot penetrate the spirits. Won't anything else?
I think I'm really confused, people. I really don't know if I just used one of these coins. I think I had two. I don't know. Well, I picked up the wrong perk, that's for sure. But if I get screwed on the fall again, it's just gonna be brilliant. And being the stubborn idiot that I am, and that you love, I have to travel this distance again. God freaking damn it. Why can't there be a freaking shortcut? Isn't there like a fast travel option? This is really annoying. Like to a point where I'm like not even willing to go into stealth mode again. I've picked up the dumbest perk on top of it. But if the pistol has higher damage than the actual rifle, then I'll stick. I'm not really sure what the hell hurt me. Maybe more of the enemies are respawning now, as I keep dying due to stupid reasons. The first one, sure, no problem admitting I have no clue what the hell am I doing. Fairly easy to die in this game in general. So the fact that the boss took me out because it was just summoning Wendigos, I have no issue with that whatsoever. But the second encounter, total bullshit. Problem is, I have to keep traveling through the same location over and over and over again. And that's what I have the actual problem with. Because if there's gonna be a Wendigo every damn time for me to shoot, or a bunch of skulls, or acid spitters, or whatever, really not my jam. Hold on, are these the fire rounds? These are the golden ones. So these are the flammable shotgun rounds. These ignite the target. These are the basic ones. Don't really give a crap about the spitter and the bird guy on top if they don't spot me yet. No Wendigo. But yeah, definitely here are the two knuckleheads. I want to see if I can clear out the boss. That's just what this comes down to. Or maybe I'll have to go and look up some sort of guide because... Yeah, but if that's the case... I'm gonna have really mixed feelings. So I'll try to drop off. Just like a little further away. Crap. So actually able to deal damage to that. These spikes clear out all the obstacles, constructions. Now one of these fuckers should open up and bloom. No? Still nothing. It literally says headshot, and yet the skull is still there.
Here's some friendly advice. Don't get back up.
Now I'm expecting the Wendigos. was not really even able to utilize... The hell? Even the spikes are now dropping. Okay, you cannot do that. That's a dick move. Okay. Oh shit. Come on. Run, bitch. What the fuck was that? I'm done. I'm done.
Something wicked.
I'm done. I'm gonna have to look up some
comes.
fucking guide or something. This is pointless. The Wendigo can warp through the damn surface, and that means that you cannot really reposition yourself and give yourself a chance to destroy it and then focus on the damn tree. So unless there is some sort of stationary Gatling gun which I can deploy, where I'm supposed to start throwing Molotovs at the damn tree or some bullshit, nothing naturally comes to mind that you can do in order to win the fight against the damn thing. So that's it. I'm calling quits on this episode, and I'm gonna have to look up something in order to know how to fucking deal with it. I don't know. My gameplay is... My mood is kind of ruined because of a stupid thing like this. I can accept challenge. This is broken. I have a problem with that. I'll have to look into it. So, if you want to know what will happen, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you at the next one. God damn it. Really? Really a Buggy boss fight? I thought I was over with that when I played through like Alan Wake 2. They had Buggy bosses as well. That was just annoying. Ruined the whole game for me. Other than that, it was a great experience, but on top of it, it's a goddamn tree. Ah, man.